Hello students, my name is Teacher Infos and today I'll help you out in your stunting career. In the previous 6 lessons I showed you how to grind, bump, grab and taxi boost properly, which tools you should use while stunting, and of course showed you how to increase your speed. Well, in lesson number 7 I'll talk about the monster truck. If you don't know, there's a glitch associated with it and I'll showcase it in this video. Using this glitch, many sub-glitches can occur, which could definitely help you out with your stunts. First of all, here's some general info about it. The glitch will only work with pedestrian vehicles. If you use a vehicle you have previously driven, a pet car you have touched, shot, or even looked at funny, it will not work out for you. Secondly, I suggest going into your option settings and turning off frame limiter. While yes, it does work when it's on, it's much easier to pull off the tricks I show in this video with it off. And lastly, all of this depends on luck. There really is not much strategy when landing monster stunts, so pray to the RNG gods that you will land on a building. With all this said, let's begin with the first method. For method number 1, I'll land a stunt while still in the monster truck. Like I said, first find a suitable car on the street, preferably with a flat hood, and drive with one tire on its hood. Wait for a few seconds and you'll notice the smoke appear and disappear. Here it is again. After it disappears, you can go. What you do is drive on top of the car and touch it with the bottom of the monster truck. You will fly away. Flying really high is not the goal here, but to land on a building or even better on a grind. Over here you see a precision landing I did many years ago. Aim for something like this. For method number 2, I suggest having Danny's main SCM installed, which I talked about in lesson number 1, so go check it out if you're having trouble. If you don't wanna use it, then be ready to type Hesuyam, the health cheat. Simply find a pedestrian car, drive over it with one tire, wait for the smoke to appear and disappear, get off the car, get off your truck, and once you're close to the car, try to enter it. Just make sure not to touch it with your body because you will fail. Once you're in the air, if you don't have Danny's main SCM, you should type Hesuyam, otherwise it's gonna explode. Now why did I tell you to get off the car first? Well, because if you stay on it, the car might get pushed down underground instead of in the air. I mean, sure, you can still pull it off while the truck is on it, but it's more unlikely, so just get off. Method number 3 is really similar. Find the car, drive over it, get off, get close and actually touch it with your body. Less than a second later, try to enter it. This way you activate the grab method, which I talked about in lesson 6. For method number 4, you need a taxi or a cabbie. Park it close to you and hop into your monster truck. Drive over a pedestrian car. You decide if you want to get off the car or not. It really doesn't matter. Switch to the taxi and jump on the glitched vehicle. You ricochet really high and far. This is my personal favorite because it's the most consistent one for me and it also looks amazing. Just make sure you use Danny's main SCM or complete 50 taxi fares beforehand to unlock the taxi boost ability. Method number 5 is also pretty similar. Once again, drive on top of a car with your monster truck, get off the car, find something which is gonna lift up CJ like a different car for instance, and jump on foot as CJ on the glitched car. This will send CJ flying. If you want, of course, you can take a parachute just to make sure that you're not gonna die. And lastly, I'll show you method number 6, with which you don't actually land stunts, but set up vehicles for different methods. Sound confusing? I bet it does, so let me demonstrate. Find a good spot on the map for a good stunt with a bike. If the spot does not have a good bump laying around, you can make one yourself. Hop onto your monster truck, drive over a pedestrian car, and also don't wait too long while on top of it. If you get lucky, the car will not glitch out by stretching and will not fly away. Instead, it will look like a ramp. There you go. Now you can use this ramp to land a stunt. Just don't go too far away and don't look away from from it, otherwise it may disappear. And this concludes lesson number 7, everyone. A great glitch which unfortunately relies too much on luck to land proper stunts. Check out the other lessons in the playlist placed in the description of this video. And lastly, thank you so much for watching, and a very special thank you goes to my lovely Patreon supporters: Austin, Data, How's the Chowder, Alex Chavez, and Max Robinson. Teacher Infos out.